Eagle Radio celebrity guests.
This is Eagle, and here he is, Danny from The Script. Hello!
Oi, oi! It's nice to be Danny from The Script and not Danny from The Voice.
Oh, yeah. did that get a bit annoying, did it?
No, it was just, I think a lot of people recognise me from The Voice, and we're kind of like, I don't even know, was he in a band? Is he a solo guy? Who is he, you know? So it's nice now I'm back as Danny from The Script.
And it is your third time at Eagle, and it is really great to have you back because, you know, looking back at that first visit, can you quite believe what's happened in that middle bit?
No. We've had an incredible run. We've been on, we're on our fourth album now. The last album, No Sound Without Silence, debuted just on iTunes alone. It was number one in 26 countries around the world, which is just phenomenal. That we're still, every album we just keep getting bigger and bigger. Just when you think there's no headroom, then you just get bigger and bigger.
And when you first came in, it was kind of probably about We Cry time, wasn't it? In terms of singles. And we were listening to that thinking, wow, this is unique. And now it's, no, that's a script. You must be pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I am. You know, anything that you do, I guess, in life that it becomes successful, I'm incredibly proud of. But it's been a really, really long road to get there. It was about 15 years really trying hard. And I think, you know, success kind of came to us later. You know, we weren't teenagers. You know, I got signed when I was 27, which I guess by a lot of people's imagination, that's you're way too old to even be signed or do anything. So, as I said, it's been like 7 years now or something. So I'm still rocking away. And
how have you found throughout those 7 years the kind of development of the script?
I think we're still getting better. I still don't think we're at our maximum, you know, optimum scriptness, because we've been practicing, you know, all the time. We recorded our first album and then went out and started touring. I think everybody thinks we were a band long before our first album, but we got together to just record the album, and we ended up releasing an EP. But, you know, the whole way along, this just, as I said, it's just growth and growth and growth and growth and growth, even from back in We Cry, and here we are now with, you know, a new single of our fourth album. We've had, even if you look on Vivo, there's about 13, 14 videos. I'm sitting there going, what? I don't even remember being there for half of them.
Yeah, where did they all come from?
Yeah, exactly.
And of course this year, huge success, Superheroes.
Yeah, I know.
Can you believe how big that went?
No, when something like Hall of Fame was our biggest single worldwide to date. You know, even now it's like 170 million views or something, which is what? As soon as you can get past 1 million, it's all ridiculous figures from there. But then, you know, to try and, I guess, chase that up with another song. You know, we were like 2 years since we've released a song. And then Superheroes just went, it was like we never left. You know what I mean? It's just like bridge the gap between Hall of Fame and this album. So, yeah, long may it continue. And
I know last time you came in, we did chat about, you know, what do your songs mean and what were they all about?
Yeah.
And Superheroes, again, there was a story behind that, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, Superheroes was, you know, it was just about, sometimes, you know, with all these superhero movies out there, people think that superheroes are born, you know, and I firmly believe that some are made, you know, and you don't have to have a cape to be a superhero. You know, some of the people fighting the biggest battles can be the smallest people, even children in hospital fighting illnesses and cancers. They're superheroes to me. Single parents, they're superheroes because they're protecting their children from everything that comes their way during the days of living. Anybody from a policeman, fireman, anybody's a superhero, you know. It's kind of similar with a Hall of Fame. Is like there is no acknowledgement for these people. You know, you might have a hard life and you know, you're single mom bringing up maybe 4 kids and you just get dealt the wrong hand in life, and it can be that way the whole way through. But I firmly believe what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's why we say every day, every hour, turn the pain into power. We turn pain into power by writing songs about it, and here, you know, that's how I'm able to put clothes on my back and put a roof over my head. So yeah, I think putting meaning into songs is really important. Considering what is out there, you know, there's not a lot of people really looking after their lyrics. So if it's our little corner, that's all it's all we're trying to do is, you know, give them something emotional and heartfelt.
Absolutely. And you said about superheroes, you know, we think about the capes people. We're going to have a little bit of fun with you and see how much you know about your superheroes.
Okay,
right. I've got a couple of,
I know a lot.
You know a lot?
Yeah, I know a lot.
Okay, right, let's see. I'm going to introduce you to a couple of superheroes. You need to guess who they are. Here's number 1.
Hi, Danny. Here's a bit about me. I have a habit of winging it. Bale, Clooney and Kilmer have all tried to be me.
Batman.
But no one does me quite like me. If I didn't already have a cracking theme tune, this would work quite well.
We all need it, can't live without it.
Gotham City.
So, Danny,
oh, yeah.
who am I?
You're Batman, for sure. I love Gotham City. Oh, yeah.
Big R. Kelly fan.
Yeah, big time. I love him.
Absolutely. Well, that was easy. 1 out of 1.
On to number 2. Here we go.
Hey, handsome.
Hey.
My place or yours?
Yours.
If mine and you're after directions, you're looking for
The mascara.
easy for you to say. If you dare try to lie to me, I'll find out. My lasso of truth hasn't let me down yet. And if you play your cards right, I'll wear my shiniest hot pants.
Oh, what a flirt. Who's that?
It's my favourite superhero. It's my favourite one. It's the one I try and get all girls to dress up as on Halloween.
On Halloween,
It is
just one day of the year.
Wonder Woman.
Yes! 2 out of 2.
The
Right,
hotness herself.
your final one. Let's go for a
Cool.
full house.
It's 2 for 2.
Here we go.
Hello there, Danny. I love nothing more than chilling at home on the World Wide Web. I'm quite handy in
Spider-Man.
climbing competitions. With it being Halloween season, lots of people dress up like me, or they look related at least. My favourite tune right now is this. But who do you think I am?
I know for a fact you are Spider-Man.
Oh, 3 out of 3
Boom.
is a
3 out of
full
3.
house of a Danny. And of course it was going to be Rights About Superheroes. You was going to get that right. And Danny, you're out on the road again early next year. You must be looking forward to that.
2015, yeah, we are embarking on the No Sound Without Silence tour. We're going up and down the length and breadth of the UK and around the rest of Europe. But the first shows will kick off in the UK, so we're super excited about that. You know, our dates, they're selling out really, really fast. This is probably the best response we've ever had to a tour as well. So we're putting on a lot of second dates in places like in London and Manchester as well. We're doing 2 or 3 nights in those places. So yeah, we're super excited, man. Bring all this music out and get to play for our fans.
How do you describe that feeling when you step out on stage and just see a crowd of people who've come to see you?
You can't, you know, there is no feeling. If you could, then nobody would do it. You just sit at home and, you know, I know what it is to feel that. But when you stand in front of, you know, 20,000 people and they're all singing your songs and singing lyrics that you sang or you even wrote when, you know, when you were down and out and just sit in an obscure room somewhere just heartbroken, that's really empowering, you know. Because anybody who knows us and has seen us live knows that we literally bleed on the stage every night. You know, we cut ourselves open in order to give the right portray the right emotion and the right feeling, you know, during the song. So, you know, anybody who's been to a script gig knows it. It's a big giant sing along, you know. So bring your hymn sheets, bring your lyrics and enjoy it.
Would you be able to pinpoint a favourite gig so far? I guess your homecoming gig in Dublin must have been
that was
huge.
amazing. Yeah, that was incredible. The Aviva, which was like 60,000 people. The homecoming, why that was such a big gig was because just down the road, maybe 2 years previously, we'd only sold 26 tickets to a place that fits like 200 people. You know, most of those are my family and stuff. So, you know, 2 years later to be playing down the road to 60,000 was, you know, just take me now. You're looking at God, you're like, just, you can take me now, it's fine. You know, I've done everything I need to do.
Do you still get nervous before you go on?
Yeah, I do, all the time. That's kind of how do I deal with nerves. People ask me that all the time. I think you get nervous because you really care about it. I think, you know, even coming in to do a radio show, if you're doing something live, it's like you got butterflies in your belly because you don't want anything to happen or go wrong. But I think you just, you know, when you're really nervous about something, it is because you care about it and it's because you really want to do well. So I think as soon as the nerves go, then it'll be time to leave the script.
And of course, what you said about the new album, The Sound Without Silence, what can we expect from the other tracks we're going to be hearing from that?
What you normally get from the script, just us being really honest, emotional, and there's a sense of triumph and pride about this album, you know, because we're not just that first, you know, band album, we're not that, you know, second album, third, it's our fourth album now, so there's definitely songs on there like Your Superheroes, another song called It's Not Right For You, that are really just kind of celebrating having a really good feeling. And you know what, if you don't have a good feeling and you really feel like you're stuck in life, you know, it's up to you to change it. And if you're not doing what you love now, then I suggest you find it, you know, because I'm doing something I love and I'm incredibly happy. I was happy even when I wasn't making any money, you know. So I think, you know, I've got one piece of advice for people, and that's find what you love to do and then do it till you die.
And No Good in Goodbye is the second single from the album.
That's right, yeah.
Absolutely loving it here
Thank
at Eagle.
Thank you so
much. And can you tell us a bit about the process and where that came from?
Yeah, that song was, everybody will be able to relate to this when you're either in an argument or if you're, saying goodbye to a loved one. It's always when they walk away do you remember the best things to say. Should have said that right, should have said this. And it was at that moment where, you're saying goodbye to someone, you realise that in the word goodbye, there's a word that shouldn't be there. Good. There is no good in goodbye. There's no fair in farewell. And then we just elaborated on that to say, well, where's the us in trust gone? As in, because there's a US in the word trust. Where's the soul in soldier on? The rest of the chorus is, because I'm the low and lonely, because I don't own you only. I can take this mistake, but I can't take the ache from heartbreak. So you're just basically just phonetically taking all these things. There is an ache in the word heartbreak. That's funny. So, all these things nobody ever noticed before. We just decided to point them out.
Well, buddy, it's been great chatting to you. Thank you for coming to see us.
No worries at all, man.
We're going to play the new single, so take it away, introduce it for us.
Hey, this is The Script, and this is our brand new single, No Good in Goodbye.
Where's the good in goodbye? Where's the nice and nice try?
Keep up to date at 964eagle.co.uk.